Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do some more GTA. This is being recorded during a nightclub week where the nightclub is 2 times. And I'm taking advantage of the passiveness of that, of mostly being AFK or doing other things. As you guys can vaguely see, even though I'm currently Motorcycle Club, I own basically everything. The only thing I actually don't own is the Arena Worms. Business-wise, unless there's another business that I'm missing. But since this is a week where nightclub is the main moneymaker, sure there's terabyte, but I don't feel like doing terabyte missions by myself. I thought I would go over some of the stuff I do to passively get money while going in between waiting for the nightclub. Well, because I go to it every other regardless. Currently it's whenever it hits 200 I go to it. I will admit I tend to leave the smoke on the water and heli tours on heat. If I notice the car wash has a heat, I will get rid of it most likely immediately for safe. I don't fully remember what the heats do to these two businesses. I just finished getting these full, and this should only need one more purchase of supplies for it to become full. Well, speaking of nightclub becoming full, or not full, but almost full. Let me show. That was unintentional. I was gonna have you guys go through me going through a tow. Basically what I've been doing, at least today, I've been meaning to do it the rest earlier this week, because today is Tuesday, which means tomorrow's the last day of the thing before it swaps over, and I don't guarantee that I'll play on Wednesdays because one, D&D, and I'm trying to turn it into, if I have D&D that day, I'm working on solo videos, because we have a really bad, I have a really bad habit of, even if I need recordings for other stuff, if someone wants to play a game, and I'm vaguely also interested in it, and we're hyper fixating on it, it's mostly GTA that this is an issue with. 7 Days is also a similar issue, though 7 Days is quote-unquote a recording hiatus, because that's been recorded up till October. That leaves it with needing to get solo videos done. And technically speaking, this is the last one I need for, what is this, for June? Yeah, this is the last one I need for June. And I've been putting off recording the last episode for June because I was like, what am I going to record next? A heist? And the thoughts are maybe. Basically how I think we're going to do it for heist, ignoring the Doomsday, is we're going to do a test run through Shadow, and if we get it done perfectly without mishaps, I will record it on my end for the heist, which means, fun fact, the stealth version of the Dark Casino is not going to be the next thing I do immediately, because we kind of kept having issues with being spotted for whatever reason. You know, I don't know what was going on for the stealth to be failing, but something was happening. I might need to watch a video on how to do the stealth for the Dem Casino heist. Otherwise, BitCon is currently our easiest way. We're gonna try the Loud and Proud next, potentially. We're also doing the Doomsday under Dog Spy. The plan is, hopefully for me and Shadow, to do parts of it as we progress with the Doomsday, because Doomsday has 4 quote-unquote mini heists. Or not mini, or 4 heists within it, or something like that. So there's that. I also moved all my police cars and have all them all customized. Great, I need to drop a VP. Because I also have GTA Plus, mostly just to make it easier to grab for the safe and employees, I'll do this. Put the money away. I don't need a yellow employees, right? Oh, I do. I'm gonna leave the hanger alone because I need to actually empty out the stuff that's not the stuff that's the one we want to fill, because I know it easily gets too close to full because there's only 50 slots. It's just more, it just feels more tedious. I think the next big purchase I'm going to be doing is the super yacht, which I believe we can do missions out of, but I'm also going to wait on that and wait on spending things. I kind of want to get, like, I kind of want to get the Presser Mark 1 just for stunt races and stunt jumps.
Are you looking after this passed out guy? Well, from what I've been told, this isn't so much a taxi service as an ambulance ride, okay? Get him to the hospital.
Trying to think of other things. Still trying to push my friends into doing a survival with me. I just want to do, the farmhouse survival, because I know that one, we just have to guard a staircase, and it's practically easy to win. It's just a matter of not getting killed when taking out the helis, or the annoyances. Why do I keep trying to turn the wrong turn?
Oh, I just did some asking around, and this guy is a sustainability manager and an environmental consultant.
Good up, Tony. But yeah, I thought I would show you some stuff. I don't think this episode's gonna be as long as the Demi Casino heist. As kind of mentioned in the video, it's more truthful to show the entire thing. Like, yeah, we know the bug entry is supposed to be the worst one, and we tried doing and failed immediately doing the other one. So group sex is the best. We've never tried a different exit strategy outside. Actually, we have and failed, but the one we swapped to news, it worked perfectly, and it works really well given that how do I put it? By having it be news for exit strategy for the big con, it means you're not going to get attacked on the way out. I don't know if I have a car to deal with. I'll check. I did show this off in the episode we get back into recording GTA. Basically, we've played a lot of GTA since then. Okay, I'm just gonna have my employees deal with them. Risk be damned. We want blaze red. I think red's up. But yeah, this is not gonna be a super long video, I don't think. I'm just going to set this stuff up. Do a tow and call this episode good. That's what I've been more or less doing, is just getting stuff in the background done. Okay, we want classic. I'm sorry, I'm not really looking at this properly while I'm doing this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just spacing out as I try to talk. Okay, visor. Classic visor. Exhaust. Race exhaust. Wheels. Wheel type. SUV. Fun fact, the driving will take you further out than the how do I put it? The Motorcycle Club one version of this. Confirm, staff. And while it's probably better for you personally to drive because there's a chance they'll bump the the car and denting, making you not get full payment back. Can't be terrible. I have to wait for this pop-up to go away for a second. Come on. And what I like to do actually is do a tow, then service vehicle. And then go back to the second tow. We're just gonna do a bit out of order because why not? Brakes, street, turbo tuning, suspension, competition, bodywork, front bumper. Not gonna pronounce that. Rear bumper, rusted. Roof, ski rack, wheels, track, pepper pot. Confirm. Sometimes it kicks me out. I don't know why it does that. Random note, Dogspite is technically speaking online. He's just AFK. He's doing the same thing I did the other day where more or less AFK, just trying to get the nightclub full. Granted, both Dogspite and Shadowhearted and I guess Steven in TMRO and TMRO doesn't have a nightclub, but the rest of them, they don't have as much storage as me, so they won't get up to 1 mil. Because to be able to get the maximum amount, you need to have all the businesses and the maximum storage and whatnot. Also, I did figure this out. Let go. Push it forward a little bit so you don't trip. Let go again. And voila. Turbo. AKA, let go of the stick. I am using controller now. Somewhat. I'm using a mix, to be honest. Keyboard is for mostly running around because I don't want to accidentally punch someone. Well, some minor movements on controller. Otherwise, I'm just using keyboard for mostly the fighting. Driving, though, and flying is controller.
Later.
But yeah, I've been using this as a method to get some money on the side on top of what I'm doing. Sometimes it really does feel like though I have to ignore certain businesses to get more businesses going. I still stand by the agency giving me the most money. Granted, when I got the agency, it was 2 times and it was glorious for making money. Everything was about 100k. Only 5-minute cooldown. Good money. And I don't like doing jobs that kick you out of the session. So I don't really do those missions even if they cost more. Outside of if we're doing it as a group thing. So that's to be noted. I really don't like being kicked out of the session. I don't want to be in a public. Public is Hacker Central. I'm usually in a crew session. Occasionally friend if I need to add someone and they're not in the crew yet. But yeah, we usually stick to crew sessions. I don't know if I'm going to do more recording today, and if we do more recording today, what it will be. I just thought I would do a shorter episode, especially since the one before this is probably going to be at least an hour. I'm not cutting anything, really, unless someone says someone's name. Oh, this is going to be wanted, isn't it? This is a government facility. One thing I have learned is the tow really sucks at escape. Majority of my failed missions is simply because the only time I actually have failed the missions is because the tow gets stuck or accidentally drove the tow truck into water. Mostly because the tow got stuck. Oh, I can just push this open. Yeah, this is definitely going to cause cops. I'm gonna go on foot if cops can respond. Because it's easier to escape the cops. I will say this whole controller, I do accidentally fiddle with the height of this. I hate the bigger vehicle. I hate this vehicle for towing. It's gonna disconnect multiple times. Even if I have it all the way up. I can tell you that. Based on experience. What I do for daily things outside of obviously the casino, provided it's not a weird time, I don't want to reset to a weird time. aka super late. What I usually do is the Madrazo hit, the stash house, and Keys Cache. Occasionally, not always, it depends on how much I feel about going after it, or if I remember to, is the tourist board. We have found out with the tourist board, if you have a mansion, you can take a picture of the poodle in the mansion, provided you're actually in that mansion, you have to enter it. I'm assuming the same is for the pug, because I know those can be a bit of a pain to find. You cannot take a picture of a cat in the mansion for it to count. You have to just take a picture of a cat out on the streets or whatnot. Which I guess is fine in the sense of cats are easier to find. I know several spawn spots for them. By the defib. Apparently I'm the only one who calls it the defib in the group. I don't know why I call it that. By the car wash, there's literally 2 sets of pairs of cats. And then there's several other random spots I've seen cats, but I don't know exactly where those are. Just while driving about. I'm surprised I didn't hit cops. I don't know how much of a cooldown it is for between tows. Because I can tow 2 vehicles. I think it's about 5 minutes. I'm not certain. But this is just stuff I do to give me some extra money. Also, if I'm towing vehicles.
Nice! We can get the car ready to be disassembled, which means payment won't be far behind.
I hate this. So now I have to back into it. Reminder, viewers, please comment down below if you want to see heists in the future. But the Demo Casino we probably will be redoing bare minimum. And I could redo them and show the prep outside of the little bit of prep you saw for us swapping. I think once I get this vehicle in, I'm going to call it good for the video. And I'll see you all in the next one. If you liked the video, feel free to drop a like or comment. Or even subscribe if you like. If not, that's fine. But I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!